Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles and we are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this presentation today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times between our two locations. We probably shoot 4 to 5 per week, so do the math, 52 weeks in a year. We've been doing this for many years. We never take them down. However, on our website, it has all of our most current inventory. When a vehicle's funded in full, it comes down, it drops into the sold category, letting you know it's no longer available. Check us out on Instagram as well. We're going to be putting cars such as this one we're about to present to you today on Instagram prior to it getting put on our website. So if you're interested in a particular year, make, or model, you might be able to get a jump start on it from other prospective buyers. And we also have a link to our gift shop, which has garage signs, flags, Hanksters apparel, all kinds of cool automotive related merchandise. The Chevelles are extremely hot right now. This one that we're going to present to you today happens to be a 1972, and it has a real good look to it with the paint and the color combination inside, outside. You're looking at a 383 stroker. Does have power brakes, does have power steering. There is no AC, MSD ignition, does have a cowl tag up there underneath the hood on the driver's side. We'll take a still photo of that so you guys have it in the still photos. You can break that down if you'd like. We also have a breakdown of the build sheet for the car in the trunk. Pretty cool looking color on the car. It's like a mixture, I guess, between a blue and a green, like maybe a teal. A real nice look to it. Black racing stripes down the center of the hood. Those are going to continue up onto the deck lid. SS style. It's not a true SS car. It wasn't born life as an SS. Does have the SS badging in the grille. Front bumper looks real good there in terms of the chrome quality. Couple little tiny nicks here out of the driver's side front corner. Overall paint quality on the hood, very good. Same thing with the driver's side front fender. Again, you'll have your SS designation there on the driver's side front fender, the SS badging. You have your Cooper Cobra radials all the way around on the car, raised white letters. Window glass and drip rail moldings and chrome moldings all around the front windshield and around all the windows look to be in pretty good condition. You do have dual chrome mirrors matching driver's side and passenger. Door fitment is good. You can see uniform lines there from the top of the fender to the bottom of the fender, and then of course the top of the driver's door there to the bottom of the rocker. Everything lines up nice and straight. Door fitment's good. Checking out the interior of the car, it is an automatic. Does have a staple shifter, center console, dual bucket seats, driver and passenger, black carpeting. You can see the carpeting underneath the floor mat's in good shape, good condition. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. Headliner doesn't have any holes in it or tears. Dome light illuminates when you open up the driver's side door. Do have front and rear seat belts. Again, underneath the floor mat there, the carpeting on the passenger side, driver's side looks good. There's no discoloration or tears or dry rot underneath there. I don't see any holes in the driver's seat or in the back seat. You'll be able to see the still photos, of course, with all the interior. And we'll also take a better look at that in the test drive presentation. Do have speakers built into the doors. Those obviously are not factory. Somebody had put those in at some time, so those are there both on the driver and passenger side door. Armrest appears to be in good shape, as well as the rest of the door panel, top to bottom. Again, shooting down the side of the driver's side of the car. Check out the door fitment. The door lines up nice and flush there to the bottom of the rear quarter into the rocker. Paint on the rear quarter looks good from the roof dropping down to the rear quarter, and then the rear quarter itself looks, I don't see any blistering, cracking, bubbles, high or low. Rear window glass looks to be pretty good. I mean, you have your typical, early 70s little scratching, etching in there, but it's overall it's pretty nice quality rear window there. I've seen worse, I've seen better. The black stripes that I told you about on the hood, again, continuing onto the deck lid. The chrome on the rear bumper is fantastic. It looks like a newer rear bumper. You do have dual chrome tips there leading out underneath the vehicle, underneath the bumper. Taking a look in the trunk, do have a full-size spare. You do have a jack. The trunk has some carpet in it. Underneath the carpet, the trunk's nice and solid. There's no rust holes or rot holes. This is some paperwork that's going to come with the car. This is the build sheet I was telling you about. It's not really readable. It's faded over the years. It does have D here for Malibu. Does have, 2-door hardtop coupe, 8-cylinder 402, 1972 for the model year, and so on and so forth. It gives you a breakdown there of that. Also, there is a rebuild in there receipt for the motor from 1993. Now, whether the motor, and it doesn't have any mileage on it. Now, this is a true mileage car. We'll show you that later on in the test drive presentation as well. So it's a true mileage car. The motor was rebuilt in 93. There is a receipt in there for that. Now, if the motor's been rebuilt since then, I don't know. I don't have any documentation for that, but the car runs absolutely fantastic, and we'll show you that here in just a couple minutes. Body lines down the passenger side, same as the driver's side. The rear quarter's nice and straight. Passenger side door's nice and straight. Front fender, you can see hopefully shooting down the side of the car. You can see that, and we'll give you some good photos of it as well. All 4 wheels are in absolutely fantastic condition. I don't see any pitting in the chrome, any kind of rust on the wheel itself. They look good. As I was telling you, the drip rail moldings on the car all the way around, pretty good condition. Sometimes you see them dented up, or sometimes you see them pitted up or cracking. These ones appear to be in pretty good shape. Taking a look in the passenger side of the car, much of the same as the driver's side. Armrest is in good shape. Door panel's in good shape. Take a look at the passenger side captain's chair. It's, I don't see, again, any rips or tears or anything in that. We already showed you a little bit of the back seat. The center console looks to be in good shape. It's got that desirable staple shifter. So nobody's replaced it with like a hearse or a B&M shifter or anything like that. Passenger side front fender, again, you got the SS there. Paint looks nice on the passenger side front fender. I haven't seen really any, areas of concern on the paint all the way around the car thus far. Looks to be in pretty good condition, except for what I showed you there on the driver's side front of the front fender, I guess, above the headlight area. This is a really nice looking car. We're going to take it outside here, actually pull it around the building. We're going to throw it in the air and show you what the undercarriage looks like, and then shortly after that we're going to drive it. I encourage all of you, if you are in the market for a classic car, we are located in Daytona Beach, Florida. I invite you to visit our showroom. Whether you're interested in this Chevelle or any other classic car that we have in our inventory, I encourage you guys to come in person, especially if you are a first-time classic car buyer. These cars are not built like the 2021s and maybe 2022s that are coming out here that are now built by computers and machine, and you have precision technology. Technology's come a long way. I mean, think about just our cell phones. What was a cell phone in 1990 versus today? It's the same with these cars. They're older cars. They're going to have imperfections in the paint, in the interior, in the undercarriage, so on and so forth. But they are fun to own. They're fun to drive. You get a lot of thumbs up and honks on the road. You can buy one of these things, whether you're a cash buyer or whether you're financing, and these things are holding their value, or even, especially in the case of the Chevelles, increasing in value. 66 through 72 Chevelles right now are they're really desirable. So they're fun. You can buy one, you can drive it 2, 3, 4, 5 years, turn around, sell it, get back out of it what you paid for it, or pretty close, or maybe even in some cases, depending on the year, make, or model, even more. But the reason we take all the photos you see on our website, and the reason we do these video presentations, is because most of the business we do is done sight unseen, meaning that we never meet the buyer face to face. We just kind of get money wired to us and ship the vehicle out of our facility here. When we do ship the vehicle, all the photos we take in the showroom, this video presentation you're watching right now, and the pre-delivery inspection on the car are all on a USB thumb drive when the car arrives. So you have those for your records. If you want to sell the car, down the road, show your kids or grandkids where you bought it from and how it came about. You have that record for you. But again, even though we do probably 90% of our business sight unseen, you're always encouraged to come in person. We try our best to represent these vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. However, nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you. You can look them over real good. You pull it outside. We'll let you look at it in the sun. You can pop the hood, the trunk, crawl around the interior. We have 2 racks here. We'll be glad to put it up in the air for you. You can check out the floor pans, check out the bottom of the motor, check out the rear end, the tranny. We're happy to let you drive it. You can see how the car performs. That's what we enjoy doing, and we encourage you guys to come do that at our facility here in Daytona. Let's pull it around the building and throw it in the air, and then after that is the fun part, which is driving it. Underneath our 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle, you have disc brakes up front. Hope we can get a shot of the front of the oil pan here. I don't know how much you'll be able to see since it's a lot of black going on up there, but from what I can see, all the oil pan gasket looks nice and dry. The side of the block there. Got a cross member in the way. You got the extra deep hypo oil pan back here. You get a shot of the motor there. Oil filter, everything looks nice and dry up there. Do have a set of dual headers. Tranny pan looks to be in good shape. Look at that, that's really nice and dry. Both sides. Speedo cable looks good. I can't really, well, hopefully you can see, from what I can see of the tail shaft seal, I don't see anything leaking. Obviously we got a cross member holding up the tranny. Floor pans look good, both sides, driver and passenger. You can see they're solid. You can see there's no patches in them. Continuing back, drive shaft looks good. You got dual mufflers here on either side. Driver's side, passenger side, either side of the drive shaft there. Drum brakes in the rear. Your dual exhaust there is going to continue out where you saw the chrome extensions there in the showroom when the car was on the floor. Gas tank's not dented up or dinged up. 12-bolt rear. And it's a high performance rear because you got the chrome cover. That's always an indication that that's a special rear end. I'm joking, of course. Frame rails on the rear of the car. Driver's side and passenger side. Obviously this is the passenger, driver. Looks good. Let's see about the, I don't know if you can see that in there, the drop downs on the rear quarters. They're not all packed with mud or anything like that. That's the passenger side. That's the driver's side. Looks good. That's the undercarriage of our 72 Chevelle. If you're a cash buyer, we accept either certified bank check from your financial institution, your bank, or most commonly we get bank wire transfers. Bank wire transfers usually hit the same day if it's done before 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we start preparing your car for shipment. They are done in the order that the vehicles are funded. So the sooner you fund, the faster the car gets to you. If you're financing, that's no big deal. Same difference. The lending institutions wire us the money. It just, you know, between your paperwork and stuff, it might take 24 to 48 hours to get funded. And then, of course, we'll start preparing the car for shipment. If you are in need of financing, the collector car lenders we work with will offer anywhere from a 5 to a 10-year term on these vehicles, 10% down minimum of the purchase price, and then the remainder over that 5, 7, 10-year period, whatever you get approved for. There's no prepayment penalty if you want to pay it off early. So if you have a car you get approved for a 7 or an 8-year loan on, you decide you want to pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that. So let's set the 72 let's set the 72 Chevelle down on the ground, take it for a test drive and see how it runs out. Okay, inside our 1972 Chevelle, of course we do not have a horn, because I always got to fix horns, so we'll make sure that's working before it leaves. Turn signals are working, driver's side, passenger side. While we're there, as I told you in the showroom, 48,430, that is the actual miles on this car. It's on the title. Temp gauge, we just started it about 5 minutes ago. It's coming up 160. We'll monitor that throughout the test drive. Oil pressure, aftermarket tach. The one in the dash does not work, so we got an aftermarket one mounted on the center console. Sun visors are in good shape. Headliner's in good shape. Rear view mirror appears to be brand new. I don't see any rips or tears in the dash pad. Do have a toggle switch here for your fan. We have it on because we're in Florida. It's going to get hot. Radio's working. Cool. Guess that's it. It's time to drive it. Let's see how it performs. This thing rides super nice. I let go of the wheel, track straight as an arrow. Speedometer is functioning. It's not bouncing around, it's right where it should be. Response in the wheel is fantastic. Immediate. Steering's nice and tight. I would show you brakes, but I have somebody behind me. Pickup on the car is real good. Car's got some good horsepower. Been driving a couple minutes now. Our temp 180. Brakes stop just like they should. Okay, so we're coming up to a red light here. Put the turn signal on. No pulsation in the brakes whatsoever. Take your hand off the wheel. Car stops nice and straight. It's not pulling to one side or the other. Green light. That's 70. Coming down now 50 miles per hour. Again, no vibrations in the vehicle whatsoever. Speedometer reading accurately, 50 miles an hour, no hands on the wheel. It's a nice car. It's a really cool color. The black stripes, you know, you got the black interior, bucket seats, center console, staple shifter, 383 stroker. It's a Chevelle. We haven't had many 72s through our showroom this year. It'll be interesting to see what kind of activity this car gets. We've already had several people in our showroom. I'm surprised it actually is even going to make the website, because we had several people looking at it in our showroom. You know, the people that actually visit us in Daytona get a chance to see the cars in the showroom before they're photographed and filmed, and a lot of cars don't even make the website. So here we are at idle, okay? Our RPM gauge is sitting still. Our temp's not even 190 yet. Everything's good. The car's not wanting to spit, sputter, stall out, anything like that. Super nice car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to put at least 80 photos, if not more, of this car up, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping on an enclosed carrier to you anywhere in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. The price of our cars is negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the vehicle, the warranty drops off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. And then, of course, the shipping, you can arrange the shipping yourself. If you got a carrier you're comfortable using, we can arrange it for you, and you can pay the driver upon delivery. Of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona, you can come pick the car up. Or there's some people that choose to, they have their own trailers, they come and trailer a car home themselves. So this is a pretty awesome car. So we would love to earn your business. We'd love to add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. We'll give you one more quick run through here on the way back to the showroom. I'll show you how the car performs, and then we'll conclude our video presentation. We are Hanksters Hot Rods. Our website is hanksters.com, and we are located in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm going to shut it off there. That's 75, coming down 60. Check out our temp. I've been running it, you know, in 90-degree Florida heat, and we're 190. Great performing car.